Hey there, Cosmonauts! Hope you all are doing great. Today we have loads of exciting things to dive into. So sit back, relax, and get informed. So Cosmonauts, I hope you are ready because this is probably the most exciting episode we have released so far since we have some amazing news and updates to cover. The Neutron launch as well as the airdrop is just around the corner. Also, a really cool innovative project called StreamSwap is launching on Osmosis, and the OmniFlix FLIX token will launch on the 20th of April via StreamSwap. And this means also the Flixdrop. Moreover, applications are open for the fourth cohort of the Interchain Developer Academy, and a signaling draft proposal about the liquid staking module was also shared in the Cosmos Hub forum. So make sure you don't miss any of these exciting updates by watching this new episode. Tech. Since the launch of IBC 2 years ago, there are now over 50 IBC connected chains and many more upcoming. The IBC protocol has established itself as the leader for interoperability. Since the launch of IBC, there hasn't been any critical bug exploited. Moreover, there are many additional upcoming features for IBC. New use cases, leveraging composability with ICA or ICQ. Several projects are bringing IBC to other ecosystems and more. You can check the link to the latest blog post with all the details about IBC below. The fourth cohort of the Interchain Developer Academy was announced with 300 places available. The program is free and instructor-led training for Web2 developers wishing to begin their career in blockchain, and also for existing Web3 devs to reinforce their knowledge and experience. Candidates need to do the screening test before the 8th of May. Then the program will run for the accepted candidates from May 18th to August 4th. During the program, the participants will learn both the core principles of blockchain technology and mainly an overview of the Interchain tech stack and the Cosmos ecosystem. For additional details and to apply to the program, you can check the links in the description. A signaling draft proposal about the liquid staking module, or LSM for short, was shared on the Cosmos Hub forum and expected to be on-chain around the 14th of April. If this signaling proposal passes, then the LSM would be integrated in a future upgrade around Q3 of 2023. A main goal of the LSM will be to put a limit on the total amount of Atom that can be liquid staked by all liquid staking providers. This limit will be 25% of the total supply of staked Atom. This limit is for safety to avoid liquid staking providers controlling over 1/3 of the total staked Atom supply. Another advantage of the LSM is that it will be possible to liquid stake Atom without the need to first having to unbond and hence losing 3 weeks of staking rewards in order to liquid stake. This could greatly increase the amount of liquid staked Atom, since many Atom holders who would like to liquid stake currently are likely not doing it, since they would lose 3 weeks worth of staking rewards. The LSM will also introduce a 250 factor for validator self-stake for liquid staking. Meaning, for example, that if a validator has 1,000 Atom, in self-stake, a total of 250,000 Atom could be liquid staked with this validator. Neutron mentioned that a soft opt-out feature will be included, which would allow the bottom 5% of validators by voting power to be able to opt out of running nodes for Neutron without any penalties. Validators that decide to opt out would still be considered part of Neutron's validator set and will still earn some share of the rewards. It is likely that the number of validators deciding to opt out will depend on the cost to run Neutron nodes and the difference of rewards running a node or opting out. Polymer is aiming to bring IBC to Ethereum, and they released recently a very interesting article about modular IBC. They explain that in the modular setting, a variety of proofs need to be sourced in order to be convinced of a state transition. They also describe that there are several modes of shared security, some which are IBC compatible directly and others that require modular IBC. Below you will find the full article, which is very technical and advanced and mostly tailored for researchers or developers. DeFi and staking. The ICF deployed delegations for the round 1 of the new delegation program. During the next 6 months, validators will need to meet the criteria to maintain delegations, and then the round 2 will open for applications in around 6 months. The Atom Accelerator DAO mentioned that they will be liquid staking part of their treasury Atom. They also mentioned that they are discussing and planning to share their methodology to select validators for liquid staking via Quicksilver. DYDX is realizing already during the testnet phase that their decision to move to Cosmos was great. The performance and low fees is already impressing the DYDX team, and the mainnet is coming very soon in a few months. After the success of DYDX, it seems likely now that the mass migration of projects to Cosmos will continue accelerating. Juno news. The Aurora upgrade v14 is launching on the Juno mainnet. There are many new features upcoming, as you can see here. Among all the different new features, it is worth highlighting the IBC hooks, which is a new module from Osmosis that allows IBC token transfers to execute contracts simply with one click on other chains. Numia, in collaboration with WindDAO, announced the CosWasm Analytics. The first data set for a CosWasm project was done, and they're able to do the same now for any CosWasm contracts. Numia is able to aggregate all on-chain interactions with smart contracts to provide insights about active users, volume, TVL, user stickiness, and more. Osmosis news. StreamSwap is a major innovation in Osmosis that has been developed as a collaboration between the OmniFlix and Osmosis teams. OmniFlix previously was among the winners in the game of Zones. They are coordinating the ongoing game of NFTs and were co-organizers of the Cosmoverse 2021 and 2022, including building the ticketing platform, allowing add-on payments, and a lot more. This track record, OmniFlix has proven to have some of the best devs within the Cosmos ecosystem, and this is now further confirmed since Osmosis partnered with OmniFlix to develop StreamSwap. OmniFlix is the first project launching via StreamSwap, but there are more projects already in the pipeline. StreamSwap enables community-driven price discovery for token launches. There are 2 main phases for a stream: the bootstrapping and the streaming phases. During the initial bootstrapping phase, no swaps occur as the streaming doesn't start. It is possible to DCA into a stream by subscribing to it during the bootstrapping phase. Then during the streaming phase, tokens start getting swapped and are streamed at each other. Remember that OmniFlix, thanks to the fee-grant module, was able to launch our platform without actually needing their native token FLIX to be liquid and available to users yet. And now finally, the 20th of April, the FLIX token will launch leveraging the StreamSwap protocol. So make sure to mark well the 20th of April on your calendars. The OGP announced the batch 12 consisting of 5 grants for a total amount of $116K. 2 of the grants were awarded for 2 outstanding RFPs, the Cosmos Bridge Aggregator and the interactive CosWasm tutorials. Osmosis announced that via LayerSwap, it is now possible to send USDC to Osmosis directly from Coinbase, facilitating on-ramping. Nevertheless, some community members mentioned that the fees from the layer swaps are high. Evmos news. Several exciting new features were included in the Evmos V12 upgrade. Firstly, thanks to the fee subscription, users are now able to pay transaction fees with their unclaimed staking rewards. In addition, with single token representation, several versions of the same token are grouped together. Also, white hackers are incentivized to return exploited funds in exchange for 5% of the total amount exploited. Forge DEX launched on the 10th of April, and Stride announced a partnership with Forge. In particular, Evmos will be the common-based pair token, and the Stride DAO will be providing liquidity incentives. Forge is aiming to incentivize an ST Evmos pair to avoid LPers having to forfeit staking rewards. Persistence news. From the total 1 million XPRT for incentives distribution for bootstrapping XPRT liquidity, the Phase 1 will allocate 500k XPRT as follows. 333,333 XPRT for the Atom/XPRT pool on Dexter for a 7-day LP bonding or 45 days to start around May 1st of 2023. Also, 166,667 XPRT for the XPRT/Osmo pool on Osmosis for 14-day LP bonding or 45 days to start around the 15th of April. Just 1 week after the launch, Dexter reached almost 700k in total liquidity, with the leading pool being STK Atom/Atom. Remember that LP rewards in XPRT Atom and STK Atom are live. The applications for the round 2 of the Persistence Foundation delegation program closed, and the new delegations will be deployed soon during April. A total of 64 applications were received for the round 2. Drama and hacks. We are happy that there are no major hacks or issues to report in this episode. Project launches and network upgrades. Delphi Labs has raised $13.5 million for a Web3 accelerator. Each team in the accelerator will receive $200,000 in funding, and the goal is to scale up to 10 teams per year. The first cohort will focus on the Cosmos ecosystem, and applications are now open. If you would like to apply, the link is included in the description. Swissborg announced that they are now supporting Atom in their app, which is a crypto wealth platform. The Atom Accelerator DAO announced their first RFP, 3 grants of $30,000 USD each for research projects about 3 possible visions for the Cosmos Hub, from ideation to development. For those wishing to apply, we have added the link below. Governance. The ICF released a blog post update regarding the TAB. While the TAB provided considerable support and advice for the ICF's 2023 funding allocation, it was decided to halt for now the current TAB since initial work is now complete. The ICF also mentioned that they are looking to add new members to the Foundation Council and that more details about the roles will be released soon. Moreover, the ICF announced that the 2022 Transparency Report is being prepared, and the aim is to release it in April of 2023. The Neutron proposal to onboard as the first consumer chain in the Cosmos Hub is expected to go on-chain for voting on the 12th of April. Here you can see the overview of the estimated timeline of the Neutron launch. Airdrops. In the Neutron Genesis file, there will be a total of 1 billion NTRN tokens, and the inflation will be set to 0. For the airdrop, 7% of the total supply, or 58.3% of the initial circulating supply, will be allocated to Atom stakers. From this 7%, a total of 4% will be for accounts with over 1 Atom staked in a block snapshot on the 19th of November of 2022. The other 3% of the airdrop will be for accounts that voted on the Cosmos Hub Proposal 72 and where they vote directly or through their validator. There are some eligibility restrictions for the airdrop. Firstly, validators that are affiliated with CEXs and custodians and also their delegators are excluded from the airdrop. Also, U.S. persons, sanctioned persons, and residents of sanctioned countries are not eligible for the airdrop. The NTRN airdrop will be linearly weighed to an account staked Atom, and there will be a minimum of 1 Atom and a maximum of 1 million Atom. The eligible accounts will be able to claim tokens from the airdrop within the first 3 months after the Neutron launch, and these tokens will be unlocked over a 3-month period. And during this period, the tokens will generate voting power. Then any tokens left unclaimed after this period may be permissionlessly transferred to the Cosmos Hub community pool. OmniFlix released details about the Flix airdrop. From a total of 1 billion Flix tokens, the Genesis supply will be 300 million Flix. A total of 60 million Flix is set aside for the Flix airdrop and also for DAO collaborations. Additional details regarding the Flix airdrop will be announced in an upcoming article. Stride announced the airdrop for the Evmos community. The snapshot was on the 7th of December of 2022, and they were both a minimum of 200 staked Evmos and a maximum limit of 100,000 staked Evmos. Events and conferences. The dates for Cosmoverse of 2023 will be the 2nd to the 4th of October in Istanbul, Turkey, with OmniFlix being again one of the main organizers of this event for the third time since they helped to organize Cosmoverse of 2021 and 2022. Also remember that the Gateway to Cosmos conference will happen from June 3rd to June 5th of 2023. Polymer announced the IBC Summit aimed for builders to discuss IBC as an interoperability standard in the crypto industry. The first of many summits will be hosted in Austin on the 28th of April during Consensus. General crypto news. The Chappelle network upgrade activated on the Ethereum network on the 12th of April of 2023, enabling validators and stakers to withdraw staked ETH from the Beacon chain. We've included below the official article with all the details and FAQs about this upgrade. Swiss state-owned bank Post Finance has partnered with Signum to offer its customers a range of regulated digital asset banking services. Conclusion. Cosmonauts, remember that Flix will be launching on the 20th of April via StreamSwap on Osmosis. Make sure to mark your calendars well so you don't miss the StreamSwap and your chance to get a great initial Flix allocation for your Cosmos portfolio. Cosmonauts, don't forget to leave us your feedback below. We're always listening to keep improving these videos. Also remember to please like, subscribe, and activate the notifications to be informed when new episodes are released. Also consider staking a few of your atoms with us to support us. Thank you. We are so excited about the upcoming Flix launch as well as the Neutron launch. So we really cannot wait to prepare the next episode covering all the amazing updates about OmniFlix and Neutron. That's all for today's video. Have a great one, Cosmonauts, and see you very soon in 2 weeks.
Warning.